Hi guys, it's Liz and welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I'm going to be a little quiet today. I've got company in the house, so I don't want to disturb them. But today we're going to be talking a little bit about anger management and stress management and also sleep deprivation. So, anger management is a big subject, as is pretty much every subject that we're talking about in these videos. But being able to handle anger is extremely difficult as far as person to person. And I'm going to probably be really repetitive in the fact that it definitely differs from person to person, and it's something that people experience differently from other people. So my form of anger is different than your form of anger, and the way I handle it is different than the way that you handle it. But there are different ways that people can handle it that actually help a lot of people. If you're in a situation where you're angry with someone, the best advice I can give you is to walk away. Let them know, hey, I need some time, walk away, and go think about it. That's my best way of doing things. I like to think about things before I say them, because a lot of the times, if I'm in a heated argument and I'm just blurting out things, they usually are not what I want to say or what I want to tell people, and that really makes things really problematic a lot of the times if I just blurt things out. It could be different for you. You could be very good with situations like that where you blurt the right thing out and you want to say what you want to say, but a lot of the times it's best to take a step back, think about what you want to say, what you want the outcome to be, and then go from there. That can go for friends, family, relationships, anything like that. It just takes time to make sure that you understand and your opposing party understands that you need that time to think and that it's what is best for both of you. And that's a big problem, is just being able to handle that type of situation. Other type of instances where you can't get out of that situation, where you can't go back and think, are situations in the professional world. For instance, I answer phones on a daily basis, and there are people who yell at me, there are people who say that I'm a horrible person and everything like that. I can't just say, hey, give me 10 minutes, I'll call you back, and then we'll talk about this. You have to think about it right then and there. The best thing for that is to know your position in the company and know what you're supposed to say. So, for instance, I have 4 bosses, like I've said in the past, and each boss does something different. So, knowing my boss's specialties and what they do and do not do helps me a lot in a situation where someone's yelling at me, where someone has to talk to one of my bosses that doesn't do the situation that they're requesting. So being able to know what the situation is and how to fix it is really good to know. Being able to come up with scenarios. And there are times that I get very angry with people who call in and don't understand, but at the same time, they don't know what's going on. They don't know what the bosses know how to do and everything like that. So it's being able to understand that the people on the opposing party or on the other side of the phone don't understand, and you have to explain to them what's going on. So a lot of the times I'm spending 5-10 minutes on the phone telling people how to help them, or the fact that we can't help them and the situation is different for them and who can. My job is also letting them know that there are other people in town who can help them. And that's something I've been building up for years. It takes a while to be able to do that. So it's a very odd game. It's a patience game, being able to tell people what to or how to help them takes patience, and that's problems with a lot of people who have anger issues, is they don't have patience. And it's learning those patience. It's the breathing techniques. And you've seen it in movies, you've seen it in TV. It's the taking a deep breath in and letting it out. You can count to 10 if you need to. It's the sitting in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And calming down through that way. Or even counting to 3. Some people count to 3. Some people pick a random number. It's how you think you need to breathe. Another thing that I do is just imagine that person, even if they are the smartest person in the world, if they're yelling at me, I am imagining that they are the dumbest person in the world, and they need someone to explain it to them in the most layman terms ever. So, it could be, oh, like I need this, and this, and this, and this, and it's not something the company does. My brain switches off from having a normal conversation to having a conversation that explains things, which is completely different. So it's, oh, sir, my apologies. Unfortunately, we do not handle that type of work, and we cannot help you at this time. However, if you would like someone who specializes in that type of work, you are more than welcome to call this person. They should be able to help you. And if they can't, they will be better suited to tell you who to go to. From there, they understand that I have no idea what's going on with their case, but I gave them an option out. So it's being able to give someone an option to help themselves. And usually people are mad because something's going wrong in their life and they want answers. And giving them an option actually helps them. So, being able to figure out that extra option and breathing and keeping calm is going to help you in the long run as far as your anger. Now, handling anger against other people is very similar. Being able to calmly tell them. Now, there are times that I get off the phone and I'm angry beyond belief because the person just didn't understand or just didn't get it. And that takes time to wear off for me. And my biggest thing is to go ahead and take a walk. So I'm not allowed outside of the office to do anything. I have to stay within the building. So I just go walk down to the basement and walk around a minute and then come back. It's quiet down there, it's cool down there, it clears my head. Now you might have the option of taking a walk outside of the office. Do it, might as well. Go out, take a 10-minute walk around the building or around the park that you're around and let yourself clear your mind. Don't think about anything, don't think about the call, think about something positive in your life. Oh, I get to go home and watch my favorite show, or oh, I'm going out with the girls tonight and having a drink. Those are positive things that will help you with your anger. Just being able to not dwell on that anger is the best thing to do. With different things in life come different ways of handling them. Anger is just as much that. So it's all up to you to handle it the way that you know best. So if you know that you're getting angry and you are really good with the breathing technique, do it. You might as well. If someone's angry and just yelling at you while you're doing that breathing technique, go ahead and give them the, wait a minute, I have to think about this, and then go from there. It is up to you. You have to do it yourself, and no one can tell you any way else. As far as sleep deprivation with anger, a lot of people have a tendency to go to bed tired and angry. And then they spend the whole entire night thinking, well, how am I going to fix this? How am I going to do this in the morning? What am I going to do? I have figured out, and this is just for me, again, it's different for everybody else. I have figured out that counting sheep or just meditating at night actually helps me sleep. And I have not had a problem going to sleep in probably a year now because I have figured out ways to calm myself and make sure that I am clear in my head and that I can get things done without worrying about them. So, for instance, I have a big project at work that I have to get done, and it's been on my desk and it keeps getting bigger and bigger, and I'm getting stressed and angry about it because people keep putting things on my desk. By the time I go home and go to bed, I don't want to think about it anymore. What I do is I actually choose to plug my phone in and I put a YouTube video of meditation or calming sounds, and then I put my headphones in. It goes off within 20-30 minutes, turns my phone off, and then I'm done. Then usually I'm asleep by that time. If I don't want to put headphones in, like right now I currently can't sleep with headphones in. I've got new piercings and can't really sleep anyway. If that's the case, then I have a tendency to count things. Now, it could be sheep, it could be cows, it could be birds flying over something, or I just count. A thing that I was told to do a while ago is imagine the best place to be in your mind. Now, for me, that is a tropical beach with shade and palm trees and a beautiful drink next to me and just the birds singing and everything like that. I'll imagine that, imagine the sounds, imagine the feel, and then I'll count. 1, 2, 3. And I'll continue going until I fall asleep normally. But I'm calming my head. It's a place that I want to be in my head. It's a place I want to be in physically too. But it's a place I want to be in my head that's calming to me. Now, if I imagine myself at work with a pile of papers sitting in front of me, that's not comforting to me. That's not something I want to see. It's not something I want to feel. So I imagine something that makes me happy. And that's the best way to do it. Another thing I've done in the past, and I don't do it that often, but a long time ago when I was a child, I was actually taught to concentrate by either tapping my third eye, which is right here, or tapping my chest. And so if I'm sleeping and I can't sleep, then I will tap in the same pattern that I would count, and I would just tap. It's very calming. It concentrates your mind's eye into that third eye. And a lot of people who meditate, who do yoga, understand where that third eye is at. If you don't know, it's in between your eyes and just up a little bit. So it's right in between my eyebrows, right here, for me. It could be up here, it could be down in the bridge of your nose. It doesn't matter. But it's something that you need to keep in mind, that you can tap and concentrate on that. I'm running out of time, guys, but I just wanted to thank you guys for sticking around for the whole entire video. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or subjects you want to talk about in the future, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe wherever the subscribe button is at. And until next time, see you later.